steps: down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down. And it looks this way: down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways. Hi, it's Emma, and today I felt like talking about wrist movements, kind of under magnifying glass, so you could have better feeling of what I'm doing and what you could do, and also clarify a little bit about this movement, horizontal and vertical movement of the wrist, which you probably heard about many times. So if you follow me, you probably know that all the movements of our hand just basically express our imagination. So that's why it explains why our wrist would move horizontally to the right or to the left if we imagine notes according to the melody pattern. This way. Now, when I just started with this idea, I started with this idea a long time ago. I meant sharing this idea about 3 years ago here on my YouTube channel. I really got many questions regarding what about vertical wrist movement? What about this beautiful breathing movement of the wrist? And I think I never really showed this in details and explain in depth when it comes to play and how exactly to feel it. So I guess now it's time to do this. So horizontal movement of the wrist represents our sound imagination. And vertical movement, this more like circular movement of the wrist, is connected to our breathing. And again, if you follow me, you know that we are breathing energetically and also with our muscles, and it's kind of feeling in your diaphragm, I guess. Trying to find the right words for this, but you got the idea. It's mostly when you play and you feel the air in your playing. And this is connected to our internal singing with a feeling of body weight, of free body energy. I like to call it this way. So when we internally sing, intonating while playing, we always internally sing with glissando and resistance. Okay, it's good. Now when we're going to engage the free energy of our body and we're going to sing with weight, and engage it in our playing, this is where we need to move our wrist this way to be able to actually express what we feel. Again, little note, if you have still questions about what is intonation and weight, then I will include the links in the description below, because I'm not planning to talk about this in this video. So now let me tell you this. When my students for the very first time try to play with imagination and intonation with vertical horizontal line, and they're trying to express the weight, then if they start playing this way, even if they gather weight and then they bring hand and they start playing, even while internal singing, just moving the wrist this way, it feels like the energy really stuck here. It feels like something prevents the body to really deliver the weight to the instrument. So in this case, you need to make this movement of your wrist. Now, let me show you exactly step by step, basically how it looks like. You imagine the note, you play it. Imagine the note with movement, you play it. Now, while internal singing with feeling of weight and imagining next note with glissando in movement, you start moving this way your wrist. Then you're going down, and again, you imagine note and you move wrist the same way. So basically it's 3 steps. Down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down. And it looks this way. Down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways. So this is what really helps everyone to really feel weight while playing. Now, little note for those who are asking, okay, how I'm supposed to play in the fast tempo. So let's see what's going to happen with our movements when we're going to start playing faster. So the movement basically a bit smaller, I think. Let's try even faster. So what you can see right now is simple, smooth movement of my wrist sideways. But what is actually happening that this air, this breathing, is remaining somewhere in sensations over here in my wrist, and that also helps my wrist be flexible. And it's mostly like I'm playing with air in my wrist. That would be a good title for this video. Air in your wrist. Okay, probably I will come up with something else. So that's the point. When you play slow, you have to make this movement. When you play faster, it goes smaller and smaller till just reaches this correct sensation in our muscles. And that would be it about horizontal and vertical movements of our wrist. See you in the next video. Bye bye.